I mean making a film with no budget. No one is financing you, you don't have a production company backing you, it's you with whatever you have and whoever can help you. I've also heard this referred to as resource filmmaking. This would usually include things like art films, avant-garde films, and just stuff made with generally little to no support. Let's look at the pros and cons of creating at this level. Advantages: you usually have full creative freedom, you're not tied down by contracts and traditional rules, and you don't have external pressure to be profitable. Disadvantages are almost no one will see your film relative to the other levels, you're very limited in terms of resources, and it's harder to get people on board because you don't have the legitimacy of industry support. I refer to this as outsider because the vast majority of this is outside of the traditional film industry. You might ask, well then why would you include it in this video about the film industry? Well, a very, very small amount of filmmakers have made a career out of this or even entered the industry through it. But more importantly, it's for context. A lot of people watching this are probably making work at this level right now, and as far as the industry is concerned, you don't exist.
Nice.
If you watched my previous video about building a career with film festivals, you might remember that the traditional film industry assesses you by your industry status, your network, and the potential of your future work. All of these are really just peripheral predictors of profitability. It's business. Even making subversive or provocative films is only of interest to the industry because it attracts attention, which means it can attract money. It's not to patron challenging art. I mean, they make profit off of films that have alleged anti-capitalist and anti-establishment messages. Are we really not seeing the hypocrisy in this?
It's bullshit.
The point is, if you're making work in this category, you probably don't have status, a network, or demonstrable potential, and almost definitely don't generate enough revenue to be of interest. Remember, they're called film production companies. Their intention is to make money like in any other industry. The film industry doesn't care about the sanctity of art, in case that wasn't already obvious.
Whack.
So if you don't have a track record of generating profit or don't seem like you could do so down the line, you'll find it very difficult to break into the industry. If you want to make art for the sake of making art, this is your category. Maybe you don't want or need to have anything to do with the industry. That is an option, by the way, and for some reason I don't hear a lot of people mention it. Just in case you had your aha moment and you actually don't give a shit about the industry or making bigger projects, I wish you the best of luck.
Godspeed, Nibbles. Godspeed.